What's up, Surfin' Chef? Back at you. Today's pizza day. And it's, what day is today? Tuesday? So yeah, it's Taco Tuesday, but I don't know, I'm doing pizza. That's how we roll around here. So anyway, got my dough hanging out right here. And we're gonna get that going. I got some fresh onions and garlic, green peppers, onions, pizza sauce, and these are some, this is some sun-dried tomato paste I like to put on there. You can use the same, like the San Marzano, those crushed tomatoes, the whole ones. Just get one of those and crush them up, put them on the pizza. And I like to use the sun-dried tomatoes. I got some fresh basil right here. I'm going to roll this up into a chiffonade at the end. Garnish the pizza with that. Now, you notice two things that I don't have here in my mise en place for pizza. Two very important things. One is meat and the other is cheese. That's right. This is a healthy pizza. Other than a little bit of olive oil in the dough, there's no meat, no cheese in this pizza. Oh, don't forget the wine. I got some wine too. We're going to cook these vegetables down. I got a cast iron skillet heating up behind me. So yeah, this is no meat, no cheese pizza. I know what you're already saying. F that. Got to have cheese and meat. Actually, I thought that too before I tried this. I've made it a couple times, and I made it kind of like a focaccia style before, like in a pan, just like a focaccia style, and that was so killer. It was so good. I mean, you don't even miss the meat and cheese. You're not going to believe me. You just got to try it for yourself. So yeah, I'm going to get started on this. The first thing I'm going to do is get these vegetables sauteing, and then I'm going to hit them with a little bit of wine, and then we'll get everything. We'll come back and get everything on the dough. I gotta flatten the dough out too. That's going to be ugly. I'm not going to film that because I suck at doing all the hand tossing. It's not pretty, so I'm not going to let you watch that. But we'll get it to fit in this pan, I promise. We'll be back in a few minutes or later, bro. Alright, dude, so we got our cast iron skillet heating up out here. And you can see it's got like little wisps of smoke coming up. That's when you know it's ready. Little bits of smoke. You might not be able to see them. I can see little bits. That's when you want to go in your pan. You want to hear this. See, if you don't hear the sizzle, it's not hot enough. This is definitely hot enough. Onions and garlic. I got a little bit of coconut oil there in the pan. Let's give that a stir. Got some rain and thunder and lightning going on today here in Florida. I don't know if you hear that rumbling. Then we've got some green peppers, fresh. All this stuff comes right from our local produce stand. In that, we've got some nice onions already sliced up. This is all the toppings on the pizza. I like to saute them a little bit first because, I mean, for me, like I know they're gonna cook in the oven with the pizza, but really, like, this just adds another layer of flavor for me. This is how I like to make it. Because I'm gonna saute these down. They're gonna give up some flavor. Everybody's gonna have a little party in the pan here. And then I'm gonna hit them with some white wine, salt and pepper. You don't have to get all crazy with seasonings or anything. Just keep it simple, man. A little salt, a little pepper. You don't gotta get all crazy with the cheese whiz. Nice there. Just some kosher salt. Get some fresh cracked black right there. This is actually a mixture of like black, white, pink peppercorns. Because, dude, salt and pepper just makes everything taste better. And then towards the end, when everything's pretty well cooked down, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of white wine. Let that reduce down. And it's just, dude, wine in cooking is the most amazing thing. Just gives a layer of flavor when you're making a soup or a pasta dish or whatever. You hit it with a little white wine right at the end, super high heat, let it cook off, and then kind of leaves a little flavor behind. It's just really good. So these are all having a party here in the pan. So I'm going to get my dough rolled out, get it in the pan, and then we're going to put this whole thing together. So we'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to assemble this pizza. Later, bro. All right, bro, so vegetables are sweating pretty good here. Nice and soft. Everything's looking really tasty there. I like to do this outside because cast iron, it doesn't smell up the house. So now we're going to hit it with a little bit of wine. I know they always say Don't cook with any wine that you wouldn't drink or something like that, but this is like straight up $2 chuck, man. Well, actually it's like 2018, it's like $3 chuck. But dude, I seriously get this stuff for like $3 at the store. I'm not gonna spend like $25 on a bottle of wine just to cook with. I mean, really, maybe some people can tell the difference, but I can't. This is gonna be killer. So I got the wine in there, give it a stir, and this is kind of gonna grab, it's kind of like deglazing. You're gonna grab some of the stuff that's crusted onto the bottom of the pan, and it just becomes this, because that stuff is called fond, and it has tons of flavor, and you want to get that into this little liquid here. And now we're just going to let it simmer until it's all sec, which means almost dry, I think, something like that. It's a French term. And then I'll just shut this off and let it chill until we're ready to put it on the pizza. So I got my dough, I'll spread out in the pan there. And I forgot one thing, we're going to add pineapples to this. Some people hate pineapple on pizza. We love pineapple on pizza, so if you don't like it, you don't have to put it on there. Make it your own way. And also, I forgot to tell you about the crushed red pepper flakes. Throw a few of those in here. That's just classic Italian cooking there. Good stuff. So this is simmering down nicely. I'm going to kill the heat here in about a minute or so. And we're going to assemble this pizza later, bro. Alright, dude, so this stuff right here is just killer, man. I had to try one of the little onions, so good. Got a nice little wine flavor, a little garlic, peppers, onions. You just can't go wrong with that. Peppers and onions and mushrooms and garlic in a cast iron skillet, that's a win-win. Cannot lose. So I got some pizza sauce here going right on. I poked a bunch of holes in this dough. I'm just going to spread this around. You've all seen this done before on TV, just like me. I'm no pizza expert. Trust me, I never even worked at a pizzeria or anything. And this pizza dough recipe is from my my chef when I was going to school in Campbell, cheftom.com. This is his pizza dough recipe. It's a good one. The guy actually trained in Italy and Mexico and like Thailand, and worked on the East Coast, West Coast, and now he runs a high school program. Check him out on Facebook, Whaler Cafe. I think it's New London High School in Connecticut. Awesome program there, man. I wish they had something like that when I was in high school. Maybe I would have. Maybe I actually would have went to school. That's another topic there. Alright, so we got our sauce on there. I like a lot of sauce. It's all good. We're going to cook it at 550 degrees. So it's going to be nice and hot. So we're just going to go on here with this stuff. Spread it around. The basil is going to go on after it comes out of the oven. I'm going to show you how to do a chiffonade on that basil, because you can't put the basil in the oven. It would just come out probably just crispy. Man, this is going to be good. This is killer. Kind of spread it out a little bit there. Pick this guy up. I could just eat a bowl of this topping stuff right here. And if you want, you can just leave your vegetables raw. They're going to cook in the oven for 15 minutes or so. But like I said, I just like to give them a little saute. Add another layer of flavor in there. You could do both. You could saute some off like this and then sprinkle some fresh ones on. If you like that raw, crispy. I like that for the green peppers, but not so much for the onions and mushrooms. I like them to be cooked a little bit. That's good shit right there, man. Look at that. Okay. Now, a little bit of this stuff. Just kind of sprinkle this on. This is just going to give it that really deep sun-dried tomato flavor. Can't go wrong with that. I really wish I would have had some of those San Marzano canned tomatoes and just kind of crush them up and lay them on here, but this is probably going to work out just as good. It's one of the cool things about cooking yourself. You got total control of what you want to do. It's still raining here in Florida. supposed to rain all week, so, but it's not, it doesn't really cool off here when it rains. It's just humid. So I do a lot of pictures online and of my cooking, and we're just going on there with the pineapples. And of course, every time I have my shirt off and all the pictures, everyone's like, "Where's your shirt?" Everyone always seems to comment about that. I'm like, dude, I live in Florida, man. It's hot here. And anyone who knows me knows if it's warm, I don't even want to wear a shirt, man. I only wear a shirt when I go into a store or something, just to be polite. I'm not going to roll around with my shirt off. It's not Oildale. Hawaii, it's okay to do that. Like a lot of the men cruise around with their shirts off. It's kind of acceptable there. And then when I was in Bali, riding the motorcycle, and it's not an advisable thing to do. I'd have a helmet on though, but yeah, just board shorts, flip-flops, no shirt, rolling through Bali with my surfboard. Yeah, this is good stuff right here. I like a lot of toppings, a lot of pineapple. There we go, man. All right, so now I'm just gonna hit it with this. This is just pizza seasoning. It's nothing secret or anything. It's just some herbs and stuff, Italian style. I'm just gonna hit it with that. All right, so that baby's ready to go. 550 degree oven, because that's as hot as mine would go. If I could turn it up to 900, I would, but it's not gonna happen with this. Nice heavy pizza pan here. I'd rather cook it on a stone. I'd rather have a pizza oven, a wood fire pizza oven, but yeah, don't have one of those yet. It's on the list. It's coming, trust me. So this is going to go in the oven probably 15 minutes or so, just till the crust is golden brown, and it's going to be killer. So we'll be back. I'm going to throw this in the oven, and next thing we're going to see is a cooked pizza. See ya. All right, dude, so we're going to do a little chipping on of the basil here. I got some fresh basil leaves, and I'm just going to, I want the leaf. I don't want the stem part. I just want the leaf. And so what you do is just take them, just kind of pile them up together like that. And we're going to do a chiffonade, because if you just do a rough chop on the basil, like it just gets bruised. That's a bigger leaf right there, so I'll go on the bottom. And that's a pretty big one there too. If you're just doing like a chop on this, it gets all bruised and turns black and nasty. You don't want to do that. Mother Nature agrees. So what we're doing here, we're just going to roll this up like a big old fat, cigar. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, not a joint. No, we're not. This is a family-friendly show here. This is a cigar. So roll it up tight as you can get it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Some people are really good at this, and obviously I'm not. Maybe we used bongs more back then. Oh shoot, did I say that out loud? Okay, so it's tight as I can get it. So now I'm just going to just really cut this into really fine and this is just going to sprinkle right on the pizza when it's done. There, nice and pretty. Those are kind of big, but that's okay. It's an imperfect world, right? Just be who you are, man. That's a chiffonade, kind of, so a rough chiffonade. I do everything kind of rough style, so that's my style. Pretty raw, pretty rough. So yeah, this is just going to sprinkle on the pizza when it's done, right before you eat it. So I'm ready to eat. It's going to be good pizza. So about 15 more minutes. See ya. All right, man. So the pizza's done. So I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of fresh basil here. Nice chiffonade. God, I love the smell of basil, man. I could just smell that all day. This is just going on like so. Nice, beautiful presentation there. So hope you like this episode. Hope this encourages you to go out and make your own pizza. Even if you want to put meat and cheese on it, just make your own pizza. Why are you going to pay 20 bucks or more to have some delivered pizza that's not even good, man? Just get yourself some flour, make some dough, olive oil, a little salt, a little sugar, a little honey in this case, and then whatever toppings you like, just roll with it, man. Make it the way you like it. and enjoy a fresh pizza on Taco Tuesday. There's no rules, man. All right, you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Later. Don't be a kook.